So a really interesting trend that we've seen bubble up on TikTok this year is the concept of girl math. And essentially what it is, it's an invented set of rules or alternative financial logic that helps people justify splurging or treating themselves. We're coining this as the lipstick effect 2.0 because the lipstick effect isn't that new, it's been around for a long time. It's a notion that people like to treat themselves when times are tough and when the economy isn't doing that well, but they still want to spend a little bit here and there to make themselves feel better. I think this trend represents a really interesting consumer behaviour that's emerging in the last couple of years. We're seeing on one hand, people are taking time to make that decision, luxuriating in that decision-making process, talking about it in social media. But also on the other hand, we're seeing a big growth in impulse purchasing and people making that decision on the fly. This is a really interesting paradox for brands to take advantage of. There's not only huge demand on the table for you to convert, but there's also an opportunity for you to build brand preference and consideration when people are actively searching and discovering your brand. I think there are two key things you need to think about. One is spending time really understanding your consumer journey, thinking about how and when people are spending time in that consideration phase and how they're purchasing. Once you understand actually what that mid-funnel looks like specifically for your category and brand, thinking about what the channels and the formats and the strategy you need to deploy to make use of that. So in that, thinking about the role of video, for example, in not just that discovery moment, but also in that conversion moment. Thinking about your own ecosystem and how you can make sure that when someone lands on your site, that you're ready for that need. And finally, thinking about how you're using platforms like Amazon and Retailer. Consumers are increasingly using these traditionally conversion platforms to discover and actually spend time thinking about that decision. So making sure you're meeting that intent and meeting that demand across all the different need states in that journey will be key.